Are y'all liking this season? Like seriously, are y'all liking this season? I don't like this season. I don't like this season at all. I feel like half the people didn't try. If let's talk about it, y'all. Tammy Talks, The Ultimatum, season 2, episode 6. Let's get right into the notes. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, leave your comments down below on how you guys feel about this season. I'm not. But it starts off with Antonio and Kat. So, and they're coming back from the girls' night out, the guys' night out. Antonio's mad. He feels that Alex lied to him, doesn't understand why Alex would be doing all this lying. He said that Alex told him that Roxanne does not respect him and thinks that Alex really just wants to be with Roxanne. Whether Roxanne actually said the words, I do not respect Alex, it's true that she does not. It's true that she does not. She's relying on the semantics that she never actually said those words. She doesn't respect you, Antonio. You know that, though. Kat said that Alex's mom texted her after meeting Roxanne and even said that it's clear that that Roxanne does not like Antonio. Anybody with two eyes can see that she don't like you. She does not like you. She doesn't. She does not. Antonio was like, I don't believe that, said that Alex is lying. We're talking about Alex's mother. He said that Alex is lying. Antonio's very emotional right now. He's probably had a couple drinks in him. He's going through something in this moment. So Kat's like, well, they don't have a reason to lie. There's literally no reason for them to lie about this. His parents, especially, have nothing to gain. I wrote, what's wrong with Antonio? What do y'all think it is? Y'all think he's on some type of upper, allegedly? What do y'all think it is? Because he is coming across extremely unstable right now, almost unhinged. So Roxanne then said that, Kat said that Roxanne wasn't making sense when she was even describing Alex. She's like, she kept complaining about little small things with him, like he didn't open car doors or whatever the case. All of a sudden, Antonio is crying. There are like tears streaming down his face. Kat thinks that maybe they're into each other, referring to Alex and Roxanne. Maybe they're into each other and they're trying to hide it. Now, I thought that was what was going on as well until I got to the end of this episode. And nah, they just don't like each other. And it's because they're the same person. They're the same person. Alex calls Roxanne, which I thought was a terrible idea. And it's like, why does Alex think you don't respect me? Well, because she's been talking shit about you every chance she gets. Any chance that she gets to describe what she wants in a partner, what she wants in a husband, what she wants in anything, she uses that as a reason, as an opportunity to tear you down. Roxanne said that Alex is a liar. She then tells Antonio to you come talk to me in person right now, and we see this man sprinting up the street. Are they not in the same apartment building? Are they not in the same, like, aren't they always in, or am I just thinking of Married at First Sight? They don't put these people in the same apartment building. We see this man running up the street in his jeans, and I'm just like, Lord have mercy. So back over at Roxanne and Alex's apartment, she walks in and she's on 100, okay? She's upset. Alex said that his night was fun and exciting. Boy, bye. Well, like, y'all, like, what's wrong with Alex? I saw some of y'all in the in the comments saying that y'all think that James is on the spectrum. Y'all don't think Alex is too? It is something wrong with Alex. It is something wrong with him. He's really giving psychopath. Is a psychopath, sociopath? He's giving one of the paths. Like, something is wrong with that man. So Roxanne is like, Antonio just called me. Alex wants to know, okay, was he saying good things about me? Nigga, what? So she was like, why did you tell him that I don't respect him? Alex said that, well, I didn't say that you used the word. I said that that's how I feel. So he said that Alex thinks that Roxanne takes out her insecurities out on Antonio. Said that Antonio is the butt of a lot of her jokes. He is. Here's the thing. Roxanne doesn't have to specifically say, I don't respect Antonio. The way that she talks about him, the way that she describes him, the things that she says, it's all very, very, very apparent that she doesn't respect him. It's apparent. You don't respect him, and that's okay, but just be real about it. So Roxanne is like, that's interesting. You barely talk. He would say, nope, just about things that are important, but you found this important enough. So Alex said it was important to tell him all the things that she said about him. It then turns into, do you think Kat thinks that you're the greatest man in the world? And Alex confidently said yes. So Roxanne goes on to say that she thought this was a safe place for them. Like, I thought this was a safe space that I can tell you, what I can vent to you, tell you about the different things that I'm lacking in my relationship, what I want to get done, what I would like for him to change. How can you think that this is a safe space and in confidence when there are cameras all around? That's the thing. So I don't know if Roxanne forgot that she's on film, but like, he's going to see these things anyways. Eventually, Antonio is going to see these things. So Alex said, well, that just sounds like you are admitting to the disrespect. It does. In a way, it does. In a way, it does. She thinks that he is being unloyal to her. She keeps saying that these are things in confidence. They're not, though. These are not things in confidence. So he starts mocking her, and she was like, that doesn't make me feel weak like you probably do to Kat. And he's like, no, I think it does make you feel weak. Alex is fucking crazy, y'all. Alex is crazy. So Alex feels that she does not like that he is standing up for himself. I think that is true. She thinks that he isn't she just feels that he isn't doing the things that she needs in her trial marriage, which is also true. I'm telling you, both their crazy asses are meant for each other. They then start talking about how she doesn't think he's a gentleman, how he's not helping clean up or pick up the groceries or anything like that. So she was like, we agreed that on Sundays we would clean up. So, the Clorox is out, the Blindex is out, like, let's clean up on Sundays. She said she asked him to help. He said that he likes to relax and you ain't going to tell him what to do. He said that if he's actually working, no, he's not going to help with groceries and that a mature, respectable woman would understand these things. Kat, this is the man that you're with? Or do y'all think that he's not doing basic humanly things, adult things, because he just doesn't like Roxanne? This was such a tense, weird. This season is a bust because none of these couples like each other. They don't like each other and they don't like their new people either. So we get to we get to Ryan and Trey. So they said that it's sad that, Raya and James are arguing while they're having a really good time. So Ryan thinks that they are in the best situation compared to everyone else. You guys are. And Ryan thinks that Raya and James are stressed about possibly losing them because that's never been like a realization for them. And then Trey said it's a real possibility for him, and Ryan does not respond. So we get to Raya and James. She asked him, what did you and Trey talk about? He gets all weird again, and it's like, his future. I'm telling y'all now, I would be so uncomfortable in that apartment with him. Are they sleeping in the same bed? I would not be comfortable around him. I wouldn't be. He's like, he is creepy. I would not be comfortable around that man. I don't care how that sounds. I would not be comfortable around him. So she then tells James that she and Ryan talked about how Ryan and Trey are fully immersing themselves into the experience. And, she just wishes James would be in there more. And James is like, how are they in it more than me? I think there's something to the fact that James thinks that marriage is having sex. You know what I mean? Because in his eyes, he doesn't think that he's doing anything wrong. Really, just talk to her ass. Just talk. He's so weird. He is so weird. I feel like majority of their scenes are Raya being like, "Okay, I'm gonna go to bed now," because yeah, because it's giving a little weirdo for real, for real. Antonio and Roxanne, he runs to her apartment. They're up in there. It's emotional. They're crying. They're talking. They're saying "fuck him," "fuck you." Where is Alex throughout all of this? Where is Alex throughout all of this? Throw that scene away. So then we have Raya and James. They look like they're out for like the little final day. And she tells him that, when they were first talking, when they were in like the dating portion, that he was very open. He was emotionally open. And that was kind of why they gravitated towards each other. But the moment they moved in together, he shut down and he just doesn't talk. So she was like, "You mentioned that there was something that you wanted to share, but I guess you're not comfortable telling me." And he's like, "No, I don't want to tell you anymore." So he feels upset. He claims he is. I don't think he is. But he feels a little bothered that he didn't give her the experience that she wanted. But he said that she definitely provided clarity to him. I don't think she provided clarity to him at all. And he hopes that she got something out of the experience. Yeah, she got out of the experience what kind of weird ass dude she don't want to be with. I'm sorry, but the whole like she was trying to get with him and all that other type of stuff, no. I don't think she was trying to sleep with him at all. I don't think she was crossing a boundary at all. I think they were having a conversation. And that was it. It's not that his boundary was, "Oh, I don't feel comfortable kissing you." His boundary was that he felt that if they kissed, it was going to lead to him wanting to have sex. I don't understand James. I don't want to see him on the TV no more. So then we get Ryan and Trey. So they're talking. He asks, "What are we going to do with all the pictures on the fridge?" So they have a little Polaroid camera, one of those instant cameras that takes, prints out pictures right away. Um, she says she's never thought about switching back. So, oh, excuse me, she's nervous about switching back because she thinks that her and James are going to have a bunch of arguments right away. So, Trey is being very thirsty and it's like, "So, can we still talk? Can we still hang out?" Nigga, no, you can't hang out with her. No. If y'all leave this scenario and y'all stay with your respective people, why do you think it would be appropriate for you to go hang out with the girl that you are clearly smitten with? What's wrong with Trey? Trey plan on leaving single? That's what that is. She said it really just depends on how everything goes. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. Y'all won't be hanging out. Y'all won't be. So she then got them some balloon gloves so they could like play fight, and then she bought a photo album. But that still doesn't answer the question of who gets the photo album. I bet you Trey got that shit. Trey gonna take it back because he likes her still. Roxanne and Alex. So they are packing in silence. Silence. I think all the women stay put and the guys go to the different apartments. So she thinks that Alex has some things that he needs to work out. He does. Because Alex ain't all there in the head. There's something wrong with him. I don't even know if this is narcissism, but there is something wrong with him. So she apologizes to him for raising her voice the other night, said that that's not how she likes to handle conflict. So she apologizes for the way that it might have come out. She said that what she said, she stands by, but the delivery he didn't deserve. He was like, "All right, cool. So let's finish packing." She was like, "You don't have anything to say to me?" And he said no. He does not feel bad about the other night. He was speaking clearly and he feels that some of it was warranted. I'm going to disagree. I think they both made good points that night, but a lot of the stuff that he said to her, the way he was talking to her was wild. I feel like, and this might be a hot take, I don't know, it might be an unpopular opinion. I think that she kind of gave back the energy that he presented her with. And when I say that, I'm not talking about like how loud she was. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I'm not talking about how loud she was. I'm referring to like the snarkiness and that type of stuff that he was doing. I don't know. I don't know. That was it was a very tense, it was a tense night. They both of they asked and should have apologized. Let's say that. So we get to Kent and Antonio. Antonio didn't sleep there last night. Nobody knows where he slept because he didn't sleep at the apartment with Roxanne. Nonetheless, Kat said when she woke up the next morning, went to run some errands, she came back and all of his stuff was moved out. So he comes in looking all weird and shit, and he tells her that he got everything that he could get out of the trial marriage. He then says that he then, what did I say? Okay, so she then says that she had a very hard time breaking through and getting a lot out of the experience because they couldn't even break through as friends because he was in his head the whole time. The entire time they were in their trial marriages, he was super super stuck on wondering what Roxanne is doing and all this other kind of stuff. Do y'all know when this season was filmed? Was this filmed like right after the first season? Because that would make sense with them not really understanding the process, I guess. But if you've seen the first season, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So he then decides to tell her, well, you don't know yourself and you only gave surface level answers. And I was with her. Somebody giving surface level answers does not mean they don't know themselves. So she flips and then she was like, well, you talked about how when you were, an angry drunk and kind of mean spirited. I saw all of that last night and I think you behaved very immaturely. He said that he is still very upset with Alex. He said that Alex and Roxanne are saying two different versions of things. They're not, though. They're not saying two different versions of things. Alex said, I don't think she respects you because she has said and done this, that, and the other. Roxanne is saying, I never said the words, I don't respect you. They're not saying two different versions. That's the thing. Roxanne is not. In all these moments, all Roxanne had to say was, you know that I respect you, Antonio, so why are you tripping about this? Well, I don't know why he would say that I do respect you. She has not said that. So Kat then says that, you know what, Antonio, you and Roxanne are projecting your insecurities, your anger, your relationship problems onto me and Alex. Now, Cat Girl, you really not problematic like these other three people. But I'm gonna need you to sit this one out because you really don't know what's going on over there with Alex and Roxanne. It's both of their asses for sure. But I don't understand why Alex told Antonio any of that. Anyways, it didn't need to be said. It's the truth, but it didn't need to be said. So we get to the changeover. So Ryan and Trey go first. They said they enjoyed their marriage. They had conversations every morning and every night to kind of level set and make sure they were still onto the same page. Ryan said that they didn't have any arguments or fights and said that it was strangely easy. They felt that they made each other a top priority, which is something that they were missing in their previous relationships. Trey said he liked the experience and he wants to let Ryan know that he caught feelings. And I said, I know you fucking lying. What did it prove? What did it serve? What did it help for you to tell Raya that in that moment? Why would you tell her that? Why would you tell Raya that in that moment, right then and there? Why would you say that to that lady? Um, Ryan said that she definitely could imagine a life with Trey as well. James said that it doesn't make him mad and he really wants what's best for Ryan. Even if, he wanted to be with him, but if it is not with him, then he understands that. But he then said that he knew the night of the choice that Ryan was the love of his life after hearing some of the other guys say, oh, she has beautiful eyes, great personality, and he knew that she could get with any of these guys in here. So Vanessa, very unwarrantedly, pipes up and it's like, so because somebody said you have beautiful eyes, now that that's just your girl, what Vanessa is saying is real. And I feel like James never really answered that. James doesn't answer questions. James doesn't answer questions. He avoids a lot of stuff. So Ryan said that she wants to know why now, after, all this time, why have that realization all of a sudden? Because you're getting attention from somewhere else, sweetheart. That's why. So Raya said that she knew she could feel in her body that Trey had feelings for Ryan, and she was like, that hurts. To her, that absolutely hurts. Raya said that James was never invested, never fully invested, so she never got to have the full experience. She said that there were times where she really, really needed a hug, and he wouldn't even give her a hug. So she then tells him that she knows that he had some things in his childhood, and that once he gets to the bottom of that and lets go of that pain, then he's going to be an even better, more amazing person. Vanessa gets emotional, and I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm so sick of Nick and Vanessa letting us know that they did the ultimatum. I'm so sick of that. Vanessa, let's be real. You were the second wife, too. You were the second wife. The fact that you had to give him an ultimatum, did it work out for you? It worked out for you in this instance because he came back a month later and, y'all got married. But it's also like, why do I have to give you an ultimatum to propose to me? If you want to marry me, you will propose. You will. I'm so sick of Nick. It's not even Nick, it's Vanessa. What are you crying for? Antonio and Kat. Antonio said that he came there wanting to learn how to be a man. This is not the experience for that. Why would you think this is the experience for you to learn how to be a man? Antonio's ass needs therapy too. So Kat said that Antonio wasn't committed. Antonio said that he can say at the very least he made her feel considered and important. She agrees. And she said that there are some ways that he did help her. Roxanne pipes up and said that the things that she was missing in Antonio, she did find in Alex, but she didn't find anything else in him. That was kind of it. So she said that Alex, I keep getting these damn names mixed up. She said that Alex does not understand and does not relate to anybody in any way, and she didn't think he put in any effort. Alex said, I expect that out of you because you didn't put in any effort. You didn't try either. Roxanne said that she doesn't like him as a person, friend, or husband. I said, God damn. She three-pieced him, didn't she? Antonio said that it hurt that Alex told him that Roxanne did not respect him because, Alex is everything that he wants to be in a man. Alex said, well, yeah, and I do it again because it clearly strikes a nerve. Right? If it shouldn't stir the pot this way if there's no truth to it. And that is one thing that I 1,000% agree with. Right? If somebody comes and tells me, Tammy, so and so said that they don't respect you, or I told somebody that you don't respect them. If it's somebody that I honestly do respect, I'm not gonna trip about that. Why the fuck would you say that? Okay, you big tripping. And then you move on from it. The fact that Antonio is crying about that because you know she doesn't. Antonio, you know she don't respect you. And Roxanne, even though you didn't specifically, she's like, did I specifically say it? It don't matter if you specifically said it. Your actions show it. Your actions show that you don't respect him. It's very clear. It's obvious. So Kat then said, well, his mom said the same thing. So then Antonio would say, well, his mom doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about either. Well, listen, they're going off of what they actually saw during the conversation. When she was there talking to them, it was very clear that there's some sort of disconnect. She does not respect you. So Alex said, it's my opinion, which it has been his opinion the entire time. So I don't know why we're acting like it wasn't. So there needs to be a therapist on set. That's what really needs to happen. Season 3, if y'all have not filmed it already, get a therapist on set. So then we have Raya and Trey. They get back to their apartment because we've now recoupled back up with our partners. It's tense, it's awkward. She basically tells him, I don't know how to do this now because I didn't come into this expecting to have feelings for I didn't come into this wanting to have feelings for somebody else. Trey is telling her that, he still wants to work things out with her. I want you. I want you. She's like, it's hard for me to do this. We will never be the same. How do I navigate this marriage with you, this trial marriage, when you have feelings for somebody else? They're not going to make it because she's out. She's not into it anymore. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up the channel, thumbs up the video, hop in the comment section. I promise I can talk. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.